Yo, what's going on, guys? Holy crap. It has been such a while since I've done another video. Life's caught up, and specifically, we're gonna be talking this topic about jobs that I had in the past. Bad jobs. Really, really bad that just pushed me to no degree, guys. Um, right now, the situation is really, really bad, too. I'm currently unemployed right now, unfortunately. I have been doing clinical studies for about 10, 11 years, right? So I was doing that off and on. Um, I never sought to get a job. And I was talking to my folks, and they were telling me, well, then don't go back to a job. Just hopefully you can get into a clinic. But here we go, guys. This is the reason that I wanted to talk about this is talking about uh, my experiences working at jobs. Um, I know we gotta live, right? We gotta hustle, right? For if I want to go anywhere, I want to do anything. I need money. Everything runs on Monopoly these days, guys. It's a freaking scam. It's freaking annoying. I'm so freaking over it. I want to travel the world. I want to do everything. Oh, but you can't do that, man. No, you need money. You need this. You need that, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you and your stupid policies and all this stupid nonsense. I'm so over it. I'm just over it. I want to travel the world. I want to help my folks too. My parents. I help my folks currently. I don't know what I'll do without them. But anyways, like I said, this topic is gonna reach on talking about my experiences working at jobs that just were toxic as hell. The environment, the people just were not helping. Um, I thought that it was gonna be great. So here we go. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna give you two examples. So I'm gonna give you two jobs, or maybe one. We'll see. Due to time constraints, maybe keep it above 10, 15 minutes, minimal around there. So it was around, I believe, I think it was around 2000, no, like 2000, 2001. I don't remember exactly the initial date when I started, but I was really excited. Let me tell you the story. So obviously, I'm looking for a job, and they told me Burlington Coal Factory is hiring, right? Okay, so I go in, cool, whatever, right? I get the interview, I secure the interview. Oh yeah, guys, back in the days it was easy. You just called in, right? Hey, are y'all applying? Boom. Oh, okay, here comes an interview. Boom. You don't have to go through all the stupid nonsense with the AI and everything. It's so stupid now. Anyways, I went in for the interview, right? Okay, I scheduled an interview, and there was possibility of it raining, and so the bus dropped me off, and it started pouring like crazy, man. Like it was insane how much it was pouring like crazy, man. Um, so I ran all the way to Crossroads Mall. That's where it was. I was soaked wet when I got inside. The girl said, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Oh no, I'm okay. It's just water, right? Whatever." And I'm like here thinking, man, they're not gonna take me. Ah, man, I'm soaked up like crazy. Um, Luckily, she talked to me, and that was it. They said, "When can you start? Where's your availability?" So I got hired pretty much, and I was so excited. I mean, working at I was gonna do the shoe department, and I was so excited. They said you could dress up however you want. There was no dress code. It seemed it seemed like it was gonna be a great deal, don't you think? Right? There's gonna be plenty of benefits, health, dental, whatever you name, right? Whatever. This was like in my early 20s when I was doing this type of job, guys. Anyways, so here we go. I get there my very first day. Everyone's all looking at me, and I'm not the type, I go about my business, whatever, do what I need to do and buy, right? And there was like a few people, and they're saying, "Hey, well, hey, why don't you come in and talk with us? And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna do my work, and we're gonna finish, right? Um, and I'm by myself. I'm doing everything. Everyone is slacking off. Everyone is gossiping. Everyone is chit chatting. Whatever. I'm going there to do my job, do what I need to do, and get paid, right? Okay, so cool. A few weeks pass, whatever, and I start noticing people start getting a little more toxic toward me, and in particular, they were like saying, it's like after a while, it's like they were looking at me and they were trying to eat up my soul or just forcing me. Like they're saying, man, you should go back to Mexico or something. Like, what are you doing here, you wetback? And they're telling me all this stuff, like being racist as fuck. They said, go back, you wetback. Go back to Mexico. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. At the end of the day, um, sometimes you have to take that amount of hate to grow you up into a person, right? Because that's what every job or anything that you do is gonna build you up to a better person, right? Oh, so anyways, these people are trying everything in their power, just for me to get mad or maybe break down and stuff, right? And I'm not gonna lie. Of course, when I would get home, I would talk to my parents, and they said, "How would it go?" I would just go straight to my room, and and they knew something was wrong. Well, I said, "Why are you hiding it from me? Like, why are y'all why are you hiding? I could tell her something wrong." No, don't worry about it. So it continued for like maybe another month or two. Then came an incident where I'm just doing my job and everything, and everyone's calling in. Oh, there was one incident everyone was calling in, and I was by myself, right? I was like, okay, whatever. Who cares, right? Man, by myself doing the shoe department and the way the women would leave that shoe department, oh, forget about it. Don't don't ever work at Burlington Coat Factory, guys. Do not do that. Don't take a job like that. It's not worth it. You're gonna be busting your ass doing everything, and it's not gonna be worth it in the end. Anywho, so one of my managers calls me in, when I come back from before I go to lunch break, and he says, "Was that is it true and all that you're stealing things?" I'm all, "What the fuck? I'm not stealing shit. What the fuck are you talking about?" And they said, "Well, I forgot his name, Johnny, or I don't fucking remember his name. Some white guy. I don't remember the damn name." So he says he saw you on the video camera. Apparently, you stole shoes. He says, "Is that you?" I was like, "That's not me." And he says, I hope, I hope that you're right. You're right, man." I'm all, "What do you mean? Why would I freaking steal anything from here, man? Burlington Coat Factory. Shit's so fucking so lame." It was like pretty much like Ross, but just even more freaking lamer, right? Prices were bad. It was really really bad. Anyways, um, so I go and I tell him, "You know what? It's that freaking dude. I saw him, and I said, look at the camera." So they modified it. It did look like me. So I talked to a person. He says, "Yeah, I saw John, man. He went into the break room, and somehow he modified it and he put you in the video." I talked to my manager. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry. It was a false alarm." Okay, cool. Whatever, right? So I come back from break. Everything is a disaster. No one to help me. Okay, cool. Whatever, right? So I'm trying to clean everything out. Clean everything out, right? Get everything sorted out. And then my freaking manager is screaming at me, "Hurry up! Hurry up! What are you doing? This is so disappointing." I was by myself. Remember, guys, I was by myself, and he was screaming at me, and I finally blew it. That was the end for me. I I blew up. I lost it, and I told him, "You know what? I've been extremely nice. I've been holding back so much. No more. It's like I'm an adult. Stop calling me bullshit. Like, why are you being so racist toward me? Why are you calling me a damn Mexican if you're a freaking Mexican? You're hurting. You're hurting me for no damn reason. I'm not doing nothing. If that's the case, I should have freaking just called in. And he says, well, who's gonna be doing this? This is ridiculous. I said, I'm about to freaking take off. I'm an adult. You're gonna treat me with respect as I'm treating you with respect. Am I screaming at you and saying all that? If you would know how to control your freaking employees and all that and call in, we would not be in this situation. And he was all quiet. Well, I want you to get that done. I'm like, man, I said, man, fuck you, man. Go to fucking hell. You know what? You can grab this damn job and stick it. Because everyone right here, I'm the only one doing everything. Everyone is slacking off. They're doing everything. I was so mad. I was so pissed off that day. I'm surprised they didn't fire me. But they need me, of course. They're not going to fire me, right? So, the next day in, the lady that she hired me, she says, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah. So she calls me to the office. What happened? I heard that you had a confrontation with your manager, and I was like, I've had enough. You're a nice person. It's not your fault. You don't know what's going on. She says, I know, I'm HR. I don't know what's going on. Of course you don't know what the hell's going on. So, I let her on everything. She says, wow, I'm sorry that they treated you so unfair, and I'm gonna start talking to him and tell him that people cannot just be calling in whenever they want to, right? And okay, cool, whatever. So what happened? A few more months went by, and it was just so toxic environment, right? It's like I was just going out in there and helping out people and doing my thing. I would go to lunch break, but there was one boiling point where everyone had gone to lunch. Everyone had taken a break, right? It was almost like 9 o'clock at night, right? And so I go and take my break, and usually I would eat in the food court. Everything was closed. That was it. I was absolutely done after that. So I closed up the thing, and even after that, I didn't. But I was talking with my friend, and he says, if you don't like it, man, just freaking leave, man. These people are treating you unfair and everything. You're busting your ass off for what? So another thing, guys, if you're going all out and everything in the end, no, it doesn't matter. But if you kiss ass, you get through. People always tell me, how are these assholes getting through? I'm busting my ass. The world's so unfair, man. It is. It's bullshit. You gotta be an asshole to get by, right? If you're a good working citizen, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's fucking nonsense and bullshit. This shit, this narrative that they fed you. Oh, you gotta work your ass off and do this and do that, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get fucking bullshit. Fucking nonsense. That is stupid. All you have to do is fucking kiss ass, or have the connections, kiss their asses, and you're gonna make it through the top. The good people that make it through, who gives a fuck about them? Who honestly gives a fuck about them? During that time, I was going through a lot. I did break up with my girlfriend. It was not her fault, unfortunately. I just said, I can't handle this. Why not? I'm going through so much at work. There's too much going down right now. I just can't handle a relationship. And she was extremely mad. It was not your fault. I'm sorry about that. But I had so much on my plate. So I go in the next day, real slow. That's fine. And so I go, right? And I said, I'm going to take my lunch break, right? Okay, fine, whatever. So I go in there. I'm talking to my friend again. And he says, man, you're taking so much abuse, man. Just leave. It's not worth it, right? And the pay I was getting was so bad. I think it was it like $880 or $750? I don't remember. It was really, really bad what I was going through and all that. And then sometimes not even getting lunch break. Oh my god. So that same day, I ended up taking off. I took the boss home. I think I went to the mall. Then I went to go chill with my friend for a little bit. I got home. I told my parents, and they were fine with it. They were like, you know what? It's okay, mijo. It's okay. You'll find something better. And for you to endure all that, that's crazy. And you should have left a long time ago. Shout outs to my folks for understanding it. And I told them, I just don't want to work. I don't want to go through the stress of doing that. And I said, well, just wait on getting to a study. And God bless my folks, because without them, I don't know what I would be. Everyone will want to switch, in a lifetime with your folks. So if you have a chance to have a great relationship with your folks, you know, um, try to make it, man. Because if not, I would have to be working a dead end job, and it's just it's stupid nonsense. I'd rather just do a study. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the story of today, man. What a crazy ass story. Um, Hopefully, if y'all get into a job, y'all are not forced or y'all are not mistreated or mishandled, and oh yeah, you know, and if it is, hopefully nothing bad happens to y'all guys. Um, I know I said I was gonna be posting up videos back to back. I got a little bit busy. I've been applying for jobs and jobs. This thing is crazy. I applied for 80 jobs. No one's called me back. The studies have been real small. Thank God for my folks. I live with my folks currently right now. But I want to go out. I want to do things. So I'm going to keep you up to date once everything gets sorted out, guys. Alright, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I will be posting up another video probably Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know what the topic's going to be. I think I might just talk about certain other topics. We've gone over a lot of things. I'll think of something. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, laters.